Hello everyone, and it's a big welcome to Prissy, who is a new person who's just arrived at our colony. Unfortunately, she's arrived at the wrong one. This happened at the end of the last episode. She's arrived at the crap colony that we've abandoned, probably with a raider on her tail. So, Prissy, you're probably dead. Unless, I was thinking about doing this. I wonder if what we could do is make her form a caravan. Form caravan of literally just Prissy. There's nothing else I can actually pluck, really. So literally just that. Southeast. Estimated time to destination. Let's have a look. Southeast would probably be better. And your caravan has no food. Yes, that's fine, because we're only like 2 seconds away. And Prissy is now forming a caravan. There'll be a raid here at some point. I'm hoping that she actually escapes before then. So with any luck, she'll run off the other side, somewhere else on the map. I don't know where she's actually going to leave. And she'll get back to our colony quite soon. With that before the raid happens. We really should go back to our colony, our proper colony. Because meanwhile, we hardly ever visited this colony in the previous episode. We actually do need to build the multi-analyser. We've got plasteel for days, just here. And there's the raid, look. Jump to location. And there's some bloke who's moving, but possibly not fast enough, because Prissy is running for the hills, quite literally. There we go. So that she'll skip off the map, and May will just bugger around here doing nothing. I'm tempted to leave this map operational rather than just completely abandoning it, because I might need to come back for some plasteel. There we go. Depending on the requirements of the ship that I've never actually built before, bizarrely enough, having played RimWorld forever. Well, since it came on Steam anyway. Right. So you just need to hurry the hell up. Back to the River of Great. Hopefully you'll do that before you get too pissy because of a lack of food. We shall see. In the meantime, oh god, we're in the wrong place. In the meantime, we just have to wait now. Fire and disease. Michael? Who the hell's Michael? Oh no, it's a prisoner. Michael, the diseased prisoner. Oh no, Wimpessa. Right, so you need to go immediately to the sick bed, which is over here. Go on, Wimpessa. Sort yourself out, and we'll need the best medical equipment. We've got some good medicine there, rather than the herbal medicine. So, I can't remember how you actually forced them to. Oh, that's not it. How you actually forced them to actually get the best medicine? There's a way of doing it, but I can't remember what it is, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. But the disease is going to be a bit prickish. Malaria. Needs tending now. Well, let's do that. Who's actually doctory? Who's the best doctor of them all? Is it backwards? 6 out of 8 out of Mrs. Beaton. Mrs. Beaton is going to be our hero, I think. So she's already up and about. So go tend Wimpessa. You will notice I don't really give that much of a shit about Michael. Let's see. Prisoner-wise, he's still 83%. Oh look, that's why you do the medicine for him. Doctor care but no medicine. I'm almost tempted to execute. I want to execute him. Just tempted to release him. I don't really want a pissy. Let's get rid of him. We don't want Michael anymore. He's full of germs and/or malaria. So hopefully Wimpessa. There's Mrs. Beaton. You know, we really should actually keep the medicine next to the hospital, but that would mean setting up another cool room. So I think we're okay where we are. It's not too far away. Right, let's have a go with that. Tend to the malaria. Stop them dying. I'm sometimes a bit slow when it comes to treating diseases, so hopefully this will sort it out. There you go, minor malaria tended. So, immunity 61%. Malaria 64%. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Also want to flog some of these sculptures at some point. Trade-wise, well, let's just actually get this bloody multi-analyser built. Who's a builder? I've completely forgotten. Feels like so long since I actually did any of this in this colony. Anything good in this colony? Wimpessa. Well, can't do that. Is it Moley Moley? Moley Moley, who does seem to have taken over this entire series with his shenanigans and goings on. Her. God damn it. Oh, she's resting. And now, she's not anymore. A horrible feeling I titled the previous episode Moley Moley's ex-wife something something. It might have been ex-husband. Never mind about that. Anyway, Moley Moley, you're cleaning dirt, so don't do that. Build. You don't have the materials. Why not? We've got the plasteel's already been taken. We haven't got gold. I'm sure we've got gold. Mrs. Beaton's actually got gold in her hands. Oh, actually, you are doing it. Oh, it's just I think yeah, that happened at a weird time. So it's actually been happening right now. Look, the multi-analyser's being built. Finally, after 1 million episodes, we've finally got it going on. And then we can actually do all the research for... Hang on, let's have a go. Let's have a look over here. We can have a... where is it actually? Where's all this gunk? Shipbuilding basics. That's the one we need. So we really need to get busy with the research. But previously, the research went really fast. I think we've got some really good researchers. Yeah, Wimpessa, who's not dead yet. Yeah, actually, God, Wimpessa, we really, really have to make sure that Wimpessa does not die. She's really the powerhouse in many ways. Look at that. It's actually closer than I'd like. I can't really treat her again. We've given her some of our best medicine. The only good medicine we've got. Maybe we can operate on her malaria. Administer flake. Harvest the liver. Actually, what else can you do? You really can just take someone's heart. That's probably not good. Meanwhile, Zero Gravitas is... What are you doing? Oh, you release... Oh, good. Right. Piss off out of it. Get your stupid, stinking malaria out of our colony. And... Oh, Michael's going that way. Why are you going that way? Also, why is there fire? Oh, no. Remember when we used to have a thing here? This is on the other colony. Yeah, that's where all the beds were. There is no longer a bedroom in this colony. Storeroom's got a bit of wood in it, but that's basically it. May is still titting about. In fact, he's still burning things. But we don't care. We just simply don't care. Meanwhile, Prissy's almost arrived. Bonus colonist. Everything's also grown as well. Oh, that brewery that we built ages ago and I've completely forgotten about. That's going to start producing stuff eventually. Everything's grown. I haven't been paying attention to this at all recently. And suddenly everything is in fine flourish. Well, one hell of a garden, this. Monty Don would be proud. Meanwhile, backwards is... Who cares? And Michael is slowly making his way past the turrets. Hopefully he won't get shot. Actually, I don't give a toss. He's literally unimportant now. Taking his malaria with him back to the land of who gives a shit. Yes! Oh, whilst I was fannying around, Wimpessa got out of bed and she actually got cured. I didn't see any messages or anything, but Wimpessa's fine now. Everything's good. She's cured. Oh, hello! Young'un, what was this? Social. Attempted to woo Zero Gravitas, who was having none of it. Zero Gravitas. Oh yeah, the 18-year-old. I forgot. Bloody hell, Zero and Young'un are both young'uns. Zero Gravitas has, of course, no gravitas. Significant shortfall thereof. Moley Moley is carrying some berries, and good luck to you. A Doe 1 has gone rogue and just buggering about in the pantry. And we need a meal source. You have no way of preparing proper meals for food. Oh, this is the other bloody colony. The shit colony. And I keep forgetting you can actually... Someone reminded me in the comments of the last episode. I always forget that you can actually prepare food on a campfire. Basic stuff. I was trying to build that bloody stove, wasn't I? And the game was having none of it because there was no steel. Anyway, yeah, so the multi-analyser has been built. And we're currently now waiting for a little bit of research on a hospital bed to be finished. Which is busy work that I gave the colony a while ago. And Man Pantry was busy doing that, but suddenly there was a harvest to take in, so everyone's been prioritising that. But not for long, soon we'll be back at the table doing all the lab work for the lads. Oh, meanwhile, just I was checking research, the pirates have given up back in the other colony. Caravan 1 has arrived. Prissy! Hello, my honey. Hello, my... I forgot to build a bedroom. Uh-oh. A man pantry, Moley Moley, zero gravitas and backwards. Wimpessa, Mrs. Beaton, Punk Fist, and... Bloody hell, we've got 9 colonists. I thought we'd have enough, but no. I can't even put her... God damn, I can't even put her in the spare room because I broke that down in a fit of pique. Maybe I should turn the church into a bedroom. Have a really grand bedroom, because bugger all's happening in the church anytime soon. Huh. Well, Prissy, you can't be she's actually really miserable at the moment. Probably because she's got no food. We should probably erect a very, very fast house. I'm trying to work out a good way of doing this. Nobody's a couple at the moment. No, there's no couples at all. Chubbs was a couple. Poor old dead Chubbs. Never forgot. I actually have forgotten about him. I am actually wondering whether I should have actually kept this bedroom, because this is supposed to be a stockpile for crappy rocks, but we actually turned all the crappy rocks into good stuff, so that's actually going spare now. It'd be really stupid just to rebuild another bedroom, but to be honest, kind of like might as well. We could probably fit 2 bedrooms in there. Let's do that. Let's make 2 bedrooms out of... What have we got in the moment? Let's have a look on the left. Is that sandstone? Sandstone. So let's get sandstone bedrooms on the go. This is a bit of a pisser, isn't it? I'm wondering. So what I'll do is I'm going to separate this out in a bit of an awkward fashion. The brewery's a bit... I might put the brewery... I might change the door... The brewery's in a stupid place. I'm trying to work out how to divide this a bit better. Is this bedroom going to be big? It's actually going to be bigger than anyone else's. So let's do... Oh, there's a light in the way. Hang on, let's reinstall that. Right. I can do this. I can do this within the confines of what we've already got. But that door is a bit of a sod, all told. It's going to be a slightly smaller bedroom, isn't it? That does actually need expanding by 1. Okay. So. Oh, we're going to have to... Oh, that's in such the wrong place. I want to move the door to there. But... Yeah. Sod it. Let's cancel that. Cancel. Put in a door. This isn't the best. This isn't the best room in the world anymore. It's a bit stupid, but never mind. It's all very small. I don't like small corridors. What's this room? This room's all gammy and weird. I mean, this is just an L-shaped piece of crap. Why is there 2 doors there? I wonder if I did that on purpose. I really can't remember. This whole area is, I mean... You know what? Hang on. What I'm going to do... I mean, this whole area is just stupid, isn't it? I'm going to deconstruct all this. Press X. I'm going to completely redesign this whole area. In the meantime, I'm going to actually just build a bedroom here after all that. Build out of sandstone. I really hope no aliens spawn here, because that really would be an absolute dick ache. Structure. We need furniture. We need a double bed. We made that out of sandstone. We'll put in a nice lamp. And a little one of them and all. Finally, we finished off with the usual floor. And we should have all the materials ready. It's 8... God, it's 5 o'clock in the evening. So this better hurry up first. I think what we'll do... Moley Moley, your tits. Work on the bed. So at least, what's her name? I've already forgotten her name. Prissy will have a bed. Prissy, I didn't actually call her Prissy. That's actually the name of the game gave her. Let's see what Prissy can do. She's a cook. She's a smith. Another bloody cook. I'm not feeling her yet, so to speak. I need to think about her name. Let's have a look at her character. She used to be a coma child. House servant. Oh, she's a servant now. Oh, she actually says, yeah, it said it else. Oh, she's 84! Oh, alright. She could be called Old Git. No, she can't be called Old Git. Old Git 2. Yes. Sorry, I'm amusing myself now. Oh, I forgot about Old Git. Good old Git from, I think it was the Alpha 16? Or was it maybe the Alpha 14 series? Wow, that was a long time ago. That was the Hot Dude series. Anyway, Moley Moley is doing that. This is not being done. What is that? Dumping stockpile. We don't want that. So we don't actually have a stockpile here anymore, but then we don't really need it, do we? Everything's fine in that regards. Research is still not being done. I think we need to... That's what I was going to do a while ago. We really need to get people sorting out the research. It was backwards, man pantry, and Wimpessa. Wimpessa really needs to do the research. Sod everything else. And what else is there? I mean, what does she normally do? Hauls wood, apparently. Well, that's probably because she's got bugger all else to do. Well, you are now the researcher. Man Pantry can help out when he fancies it. What else does Man Pantry do? Harvester, mainly. So let's put him on the research as well. Make sure it is actually a man this time. Yes, there's even man in the name, so surely he's a man this time. And looks like the bed is about to be complete by good old Moley Moley. She's about to finish any second. Now. Right. Set owner. Old Git 2. It's going to be indoors, but it's going to be a bit unpleasant in here until the actual proper wall is finished. But I'm sure I should be fine. Punk Fist is already on the case. Backwards is having a bit of a clean. Well, that's all he's good for. Rock Rubble Cleaner. And Man Pantry and Wimpessa are both on the case with the research. And because Wimpessa's so good at research, that should actually now fly up. And it will be really rather quick, and we get onto shipbuilding. Hooray! Apparently you need all sorts of weird stuff for shipbuilding, like an AI core. Which sounds expensive. Backwards has now got nothing to do. Maybe we should... Can you dismantle? Backwards. No, I haven't got a huge amount of constructory type people. Backwards is terrible at constructing. What are you good at? Food? There's actually shitloads of food. I think it's I think maybe the problem is simply too much food. Let's actually give it more food. So anyone who's a cook can actually get on with that. I mean, we could always sell food. I mean, we just want... If we have absolutely bloody bucket loads of food, that's no bad thing, right? New joy source. So that's out of the bloody colony. I really might just shut that colony down at some point. But I'll have a think about the plasteel. We'll see what the requirements are for shipbuilding, because I still might want to get more plasteel. What's that? Precious minerals found. Oh, the long-range mineral scanner has completely fucked us again. We're never going to get there. That mountain range is brutal. Shit. Wimpessa has got stuck... Oh, not again. Wimpessa, you're about to finish the research. God damn it. Go back to bed. Where's the more malaria around it? It's because of that bloody river. Mrs. Beaton, you're going to have to... Well, I'm going to have to wake you up. Get into bed. Get Wimpessa into bed. Poor old Mrs. Beaton is now going to have to get out of bed, drag a comb across her head, and then treat Wimpessa to a bit of the old TLC. Hopefully she won't die again this time. Not that she died last time, you know what I mean. There we go. Was that failed? Ah. Well, she got immunity already. Oh, it'll be fine. She'll be fine. I mean, she needs to be in bed now anyway, so no problem, eh? Wimpessa's fine again. Wimpessa's all good. Yeah. It doesn't give you a message when these diseases disappear. I didn't realise that. It just occurred to me a million years ago. And we never actually finished building, or even started building, the bloody billiard table. We need more marble, apparently. There it is. There's a wild boar. It can get in, unfortunately. But it'll try to get through the river gate. I'm actually going to build a second turret. Because I reckon that would be a good thing to have a second one of. Maybe a third one. How much component have I got these days? I'm checking on the left. I've got 45. That's actually component for days, isn't it? Let's put another one there. We can hear the squealing of the piggy. And with any luck, already, the existing turret... Oh, where's it going? Where is it going? Oh, it's just going rogue. I'm going a weird route. Oh, Moley Moley! No, Moley Moley! What are you doing? Go, get out of the way! Moley Moley's really been hurt. Ow, 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 ow! Get through the bloody door quickly. Door open. That door's so slow. Oh, flippin' heck! You bloody bastard! Come on, turret, do your business. It's a really bad turret. Oh, it's got it! Got it once. Right, hang on. Young and be rescuing. We need some gunishment. Unfortunately, I took this lightly, didn't I? Right, come on. Let's actually do some business on the boar. There we go. 1, 2. Right, sorted. Right, so the boar is now dead, and we can probably go and butcher it. In fact, Punkfist may already be... Oh, Punkfist is repairing that. And Young'un is rescuing Moley Moley, who was actually dropped... He actually had a gun, but we've lost that for the time being. Let's deforbid that. I have to remember to arm Moley Moley, which reminds me, actually, Zero Gravitas needs to arm herself with that pistol. Actually, fuck that. Let's actually get her to have that instead, and then just in case, and then when Moley Moley is all better, she can have. Who keeps on changing sex every 5 seconds? She can have the pistol. Thankfully, there's a bed spare again. Oh bloody hell! Moley Moley really got hurt. Ow, poor lad. So you can never take things for granted in this game. You're just like, oh, you think, oh, it's fine. The wild boar will get shot by the turret, and then Moley Moley. Why did Moley Moley leave here? I can't remember. But whatever it was a silly thing for her to do. For her to do. Now there's Punkfist doing what Punkfist does. Still no aliens have materialised in here, those bloody spidery things. We don't really need to keep on mining there, so I'm actually going to put up more walls, I think. I just don't like... I don't like them being there. I know they can actually bury their way through walls, but... Oh no, they can bury their way through those, but not actual walls that you put up, so that should be fine. Actually, if we need more steel... Nah, whatever. It's all fine. Meanwhile, over here, nobody's done... Oh god, I forgot about that. Research screen, right. Right! Shipbuilding! Shout out to Robert Wyatt, again. Research. Needs a multi-analyser. Needs a high-tech research bench. Requires multi-analyser. An actual multi-analyser. And allows you to start researching more advanced shipbuilding technologies and eventually build a ship to escape the planet. The key word there being eventually. We actually have to research a shitloads of stuff. And we also have to go via the Crypto Sleep casket as well, which is another 2,000th worth of research, I said, unable to speak all of a sudden. More malaria. What's wrong with Wimpessa? Keeps on getting it. She's our best researcher, and she keeps on bloody... Oh, Moley Moley. Ah. Why is it always you who gets all the bloody bastard stuff happening to you, other than the whole Wimpessa thing? We're going to run out of medicine. Next time we get a trader, I'm actually really tempted to actually call in a trader. We've got so much cash, I mean, why not? Let's have a look. I think it's Rera that we're like, yeah. Rera is the one that we are generally on good terms with. Wimpessa is already in bed, so now we can get Mrs. Beaton tending to Wimpessa already ahead of me. That's good. So, let's see. I think Punkfist is our current best social type. But I will check, just in case Old Git 2 happens to be... Oh, she's 5. Which is not too bad. But, Zero Gravitas is very social. Moley Moley's 8 social. Punkfist is still, by the looks of it, she's 9. Punkfist is still the one I kind of like want. You're building a sandstone wall. To hell with that. Okay, let's see about trying to persuade a caravan to turn up. Then we can maybe even doing that, we'll make even more money, and we'll be able to do other stuff as well. What am I even looking at here? Call Rera. Faster. And here we go. Request a trade caravan. This has cost 700 quid. We've already, we've already done certain things. Alright. What kind of... oh, shit. What kind of trade caravan... what do we want? Apparently plasteel comes under exotic goods, I think? But, oh god, what do we want? It's a good question. Okay. So we won't do this just yet. I need to have a think about this. Because we do want a trade caravan, but what sort? I mean, we want one that will buy shit sculptures. Or good sculptures in this case. We also want someone who will sell us medicine. Or good medicine. Because all we can make is herbal medicine. 8 degrees. It's actually really warm in here. That's not good. Target temperature -3, but it's... I think we need to build another cooler. Because I just realised things are not freezing at the moment. Right, so let's put in another cooler there. That's still on the power line. Could have noticed that, because look, things are going to spoil. That's going to spoil in 3 days. It's warming up quite a bit then, obviously. April-May. Days since your arrival, 60. So that's basically a year then. Current quadrant April, local season spring. Blah, 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 really. Wimpessa, are you still okay? She will get immunity then. She will get immunity, but... yeah, that's why... she keeps on getting cured of the malaria, but she hasn't actually got full immunity. So this will keep happening until she actually gets up to 100%. Oh, it just slows down our research, really, which is a pain, but it's not fatal. Something I neglected earlier, and the turret needs powering. So let's just do that. You know what I didn't realise with these power grids is that you could actually create... you could actually join them up in more than one place. I know this sounds stupid, but there's some game where if you actually do circuits, proper, big circuits, they could just... I don't know what I'm talking about. But I could build redundancy into the circuit, and that would actually help in case of any time like there's a little explosion in the wiring system. So there's not really much I can do though, because that's the only way I can really get across the river here without building more bridges. I might do that. I could build a little bridge kind of somewhere around here, but I don't know. I think we'll just have to risk it. This area around here is just so underused these days. I wonder what I could do with it. I wonder if I should like separate out some of the rooms, because it feels like there should be a separation between, say, like a joy room and a dining room. In fact, yes. Maybe we should repurpose the church as the joy. Oh, it's a long way away from anywhere. I should deconstruct this. Why is it marble blocks? Can you actually build that out of something else? Because I think I was trying to build it out of marble and there's just no marble. Okay. So, bedroom-wise, I think... oh, bloody shellfish thing. I might make these... I might repurpose the church into bedrooms and have this as the joy room just here, because it's nice and big. And we shall... can I reinstall the chess here? Reinstall that. I may actually cancel this deconstruction. And reinstall there. Right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This can remain the one room, the joy room. And I'll make it a bit more impressive at some point as well by putting in a few extra bits of niceness, maybe a couple of sculptures. This can be the basic dining room and nothing else. This can be the perpetual pointless L-shaped room. I'll try and find some way of improving the design. And this... sodding, who knows? Who knows? If only some of my bloody colonists will start banging again. Then we can actually have another church wedding and I can buy a new hat. Right, well, so bugger all is happening at the moment, isn't it? Other than Wimpessa doing some researching. So I need to think about the whole trade caravan thing, see what we actually need, maybe do a bit of research just to work out which caravan buys and sells what. And then we'll pick this up again in the next episode, and everything will be something or other. Hopefully everything, all the work that we've set up now will actually be done. And everything will be good. Hooray! Cool. Okay, so do tune in next time. If you can tune into a a YouTube channel. I mean, that makes not a huge amount of sense, but shut up, it's late. Bye for now.